Hello, and welcome to the level guide for R5B3. Let's get started by talking about loadouts. For the main objective, really anything works, although I do suggest either the Hell Rifle or the Hell Gun because there is going to be a charger error alarm, and these are very, very good for dealing with that. For those of you doing the extreme objective, there are going to be a lot of big chargers and hybrids, so you should take Hell Rifles and combat shotguns because these will be able to dispose of them relatively quickly. If you want, you can bring a sniper rifle. I think the Hell Rifle is still better on this level, but the sniper isn't a terrible option. For tools, you're going to want to bring the bio tracker and the mine deployer if you're doing the main objective, and if you're doing the extreme objective, you're also going to want to bring an auto sentry and a sniper sentry. Starting off in Zone 45, you'll be given a cargo container and are told to gather information about Unsealer L05. This unsealer will always be found inside of Zone 47, which is locked behind a keycard. There is only one keycard on this map, so hop on the terminal and query it. It'll either be in Zone 49 or in Zone 50. Zone 45 itself will always have 2 chargers and no resources. It also has a security door to Zone 46. This security door is a charger error alarm, and it will spawn 6 chargers about every 2.5 minutes. This is a special error alarm, and it will turn off once you finish the main objective. Make sure you bring the cargo up to the door, and whenever you're ready, pull the alarm. You should kill the first wave of chargers that you see, and then immediately head into the zone. Inside of Zone 46, there will be no enemies. To your north is going to be the security door to Zone 47, and you should bring the cargo to that door and drop it in front of it. And to your east is going to be the security door to Zone 48, which will be a Class 4 alarm. For resources, you'll be able to find 4 uses of medkits, 4 uses of ammo kits, and 2 uses of to refill kits. While rushing the alarm is still a very good idea, I do suggest that you at least find the ammo pack before you start it. Your floor plan for this alarm will be as follows. The enemies will be able to spawn in this room or in this room, and they will always break down one of these 2 doors here depending on where they spawn. Whenever you're ready, go ahead, pull the alarm door, do the scans, and head on into Zone 48. Inside of Zone 48, you'll always find 1 scout along with a fog turbine, which you're going to need later. There's also the blood doors to Zones 49 and 50. One of these will have a keycard behind it, so make sure you know where the keycard is before you head into them. In terms of resources, you'll be able to find 3 uses of medkits, 2 uses of ammo kits, and 1 use of a to refill kit. Once you've gotten your fog turbine and you put mines on the correct blood door, go ahead, pull it, kill the enemies, and get ready to head on into that zone. Zones 49 and 50 will be entirely covered in infectious fog, and they will also always have 1 scout inside of them. When it comes to clearing these zones, you have 2 options. You can either try and stealth kill everything, or you can just shoot and pull every room. If you do decide to shoot, just keep in mind that you are going to be a lot tighter on ammo for the future parts of the level. If you decide to stealth everything, be mindful of how much time is left before the next airwave spawns, because if you're in the middle of a room trying to clear it and they break down the door into your room, you're going to have to deal with the room and the chargers. In terms of resources, you'll be able to find 2 uses of medkits, 4 uses of ammo kits, 1 use of a to refill kit, and 3 uses of a disinfect pack. Be very careful about gaining infection on this level, as for most groups you'll only be able to get 6 uses of a disinfect pack for the entire run. Once you've gotten your keycard, make your way outside of the zone and back to the door where you dropped the cargo. Put the keycard into it, do the full team scan, find the unsealer, and put the cargo into it. Once the cargo is unsealed, the error alarm will turn off and you'll be free to grab any resources that you left behind. Back in Zone 48, there will be a door on the east side of the zone, which is no longer in lockdown. This security door will be a Class 3M alarm. The M just means mixed, and all it really does is the last scan for the alarm will always be an S1 scan. There isn't really a whole lot you can do to prepare for this alarm. The enemies will always go through the security doors that are open, and if you have mine deployer and you're doing the extreme objective, I highly suggest you save mines because you're going to need a lot of them later on. Aside from that, do the scans, finish the alarm, and get ready to head on into Zone 51. Inside of Zone 51, you will always find 1 scout, your bulkhead key, and a metric assload of big guys. Try your hardest not to wake this room up, because it's going to suck trying to clear it out. If you tried to do the shooting method when you're clearing out the blood door zones, you really need to not wake this room up because you're not going to have the ammo to deal with it. Once you've cleared out the upper part of the zone, go ahead and bring your cargo over to the high bulkhead door and drop it in front of it. On the south side of the zone, there will be a ladder which leads down to the lower section of the zone. The entire lower section is covered in infectious fog, so be careful when you're trying to clear out that zone. Also in the lower section, you'll be able to find your bulkhead door for the extreme objective, as well as your bulkhead door controller. For resources, you'll be able to find 6 uses of medkits, 4 uses of ammo kits, 2 uses of tool refill, and 3 uses of a disinfect pack. Once you've gotten all your resources and cleared out the zone, go ahead and chuck your bulkhead key into the door controller. For those of you doing the main objective, you can skip to this timestamp on screen right now. For everybody else, we're going to the extreme objective. Your bulkhead door to zone 388 will be a class 3 M alarm. It will also be inside of infectious fog, so make sure that you guys have fog repellers before you start this alarm. Your floor plan for this alarm will be as follows. The enemies will be able to spawn inside of any of these 3 rooms, but you're going to want to leave all the doors open because you need to save these doors for the main objective. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pull the alarm door, complete the scans, and get ready to head on in to zone 388. Inside of zone 388, you will see that your extreme objective is to locate a terminal and find a way to destroy the biomass readings. This zone has no enemies inside of it, and then there is a security door in the back of the room that leads to zone 389. For resources, you'll be able to find 6 uses of medkits, 4 uses of ammo kits, and 4 uses of tool refill kits. Your security door to zone 389 is going to be a class 4 M alarm. The enemies will be able to spawn behind any of these 4 rooms here. Make sure you put mines on the doors here because it's going to buy you a lot of time because the enemies take forever to enter this room. Whenever you're ready, go ahead, pull the door, do the scans, and head on into zone 389. Inside of zone 389, you will see that there are 3 blood doors in this zone. Each of these blood doors are in lockdown until you put in the terminal command release containment. Once you put in this command, all 3 of the blood doors are going to open and a bunch of enemies are going to come pouring out of them. Out of the door on the east side, there is going to be a bunch of big chargers. Out of the door on the west side, there's going to be a bunch of hybrids, and out of the door to the south, there will be 2 big chargers and a tank. Give whatever tool refill you have left to the mine deployer and create a minefield and just blow up fucking everything. Your sniper sentry should be pointed towards where you guys are going to be on the center platform, and it should be placed on the west door where all the hybrids are going to come out. This way it'll shoot all the hybrids in the back as they try and funnel towards you, and it will do the most damage here. The auto sentry should be placed on the east bridge facing towards the blood door, and this will keep the big chargers from reaching you as the auto sentry will just continuously stagger them. For resources, you'll be able to find 6 uses of medkits, 4 uses of ammo kits, and 4 uses of tool refill kits. Whenever your team is ready, go ahead and put in the terminal command. There will be a team scan in front of the terminal, and once the team scan is finished, the entire center platform will become one giant S1 scan, and all of the blood doors will open. Don't worry too much about the S1 scan, it's more of intimidation than anything else. The only thing that it does is complete your extreme objective. The enemies will not respawn when you kill them, so once you clear out all the enemies, you just need to finish the scan, and then you can move on. Once you've killed the last enemy and finished the scan, go to the southern door where the tank came out of. There will be a storage container in there with your bulkhead key. Grab it and head back over to the main objective. Your bulkhead door to zone 52 will be a class 4 M alarm, and the floor plan is going to look like this. The enemies will be able to spawn behind any of these 5 rooms, and they'll break down any of the 3 doors to get into the room with you. Burn whatever mines you have left, pull the door whenever you're ready. Complete the scans and head on into zone 52. Unlike other levels, the extraction alarm for this one will start as soon as the scan is finished, so you need to get over to the bulkhead door and into the extraction scan as fast as possible. From there, it's just hold out until the scan finishes. Once you've done that, you will have beaten R5B3. Due to the nature of RNG, scout and resource numbers may be off by plus or minus 1, but for the most part they should be what I show here in the video. Outside of that, I've got nothing else. Leave a comment if you think I missed something, and you guys have fun.